Donald Trump's eldest son, Donald Trump Jr., returned to Congress on Wednesday to face questions from lawmakers about alleged Russian efforts to influence the 2016 U.S. election and possible collusion with Moscow by his father's presidential campaign. Trump arrived shortly before 10 a.m. for what was expected to be several hours of questioning by members of the House of Representatives Intelligence Committee, one of three main congressional committees investigating the matter. The session was conducted behind closed doors, and Trump Jr. was not seen by reporters waiting outside the meeting room, although congressional officials confirmed he had arrived. The younger Trump testified to the Senate Judiciary Committee in September. The Senate Intelligence Committee has also said it wants to talk to him. Lawmakers said they want to question him about a meeting with Russian lawyer Natalia Veselnitskaya in June 2016 at Trump Tower in New York, at which he had said he hoped to get information about the fitness, character and qualifications of former Secretary of State Hillary Clinton, the Democrat his father defeated in last year's race for the White House. Profile: the 31st of December 1977 in Manhattan. After brief stint bartending in Aspen, he moved back to New York to join the Trump Organization, supervising Trump Park Avenue and other projects. He took an interest in other family enterprises in later years, appearing as a guest advisor on his father's reality television show The Apprentice and as a judge of various Miss USA pageants. Just before the news of his meeting with the Russian lawyer Natalia Veselnitskaya, he was riding high as executive director of the Trump Organization and one of the president's closest confidants. On Tuesday, the 11th of July 2017, he produced the most damning evidence yet in the FBI's investigation of Russian meddling in the U.S. election, catapulting himself onto the international stage with emails showing he knowingly met with a Russian lawyer claiming to have dirt on his father's rival. "I think I probably got a lot of my father's natural security, or ego, or whatever. I can be my own person and not have to live under his shadow. I definitely look up to him. In many ways, I'd like to be more like him when it comes to business, but I think I'm such a different person, it's hard to even compare us. His work persona is kind of what he is. I have a work face, and then there's my private life." Trump Jr. to New York Magazine, 2004. It's do anything you can to own world that he's part of, and his eagerness to meet with this lawyer, who was very explicitly described as having information that came from Russian government sources. There's no mystery there. There's no veil. There's not even one veil. Her name wasn't mentioned, but everything else was very explicit, and he leaps at it. That's all part of this. All that matters is winning. There's winning and there's losing. That's it. That's the value system, and in that way, he very much echoes his father, Gwenda Blair, Trump biographer, too. The Guardian, the 12th of July 2017. Thank you for your feedback. On Tuesday, NBC reported that Veselnitskaya said Trump Jr. had asked her whether she had evidence of illegal donations to the Clinton Foundation at that meeting. Trump Jr., like his father, denies collusion with Russia. U.S. intelligence agencies concluded that Russia attempted to influence the 2016 campaign to boost Trump's chances of defeating Clinton. Moscow denies any such effort. The special counsel Robert Mueller, who is also investigating the matter, drew fire from some of Trump's fellow Republicans at a news conference on Wednesday, ahead of congressional testimony on Thursday by the director of the FBI, Christopher Wray. The Republican House members accused the Department of Justice, the FBI and Mueller of being biased against Trump and having been too easy on Clinton during the investigation of her use of a private email server while leading the State Department. While the Republicans have complained about the FBI, Clinton has made no secret of her belief that then FBI Director James Comey's announcement, shortly before the election, that the Bureau was investigating potential new evidence in the lengthy email inquiry helped cost her the White House. The Republican representative Matt Gaetz accused investigators of unprecedented bias against the president over the Russia matter, compared with their treatment of Clinton. Jim Jordan, another Republican, told the news conference that investigators have two standards of justice. Trump and some of his closest Republican allies in Congress have frequently criticized the Justice Department, arguing that it has focused too many resources on the Russia investigation while neglecting conservative concerns. Other lawmakers, Republicans as well as Democrats, say the goal of their investigation is to guarantee the integrity of U.S. elections, not to target Trump and his associates.